Alright, hello, good evening everyone. Welcome back to iRacing. Sorry for all my LMU and RF2 fans, but we will keep enjoying a little bit of iRacing in the meanwhile, while waiting for the LMU potential Q4, I mean the upcoming Q4 update, which I guess could be next few weeks. I mean it has to be in the next few weeks. And then when we have some very nice GT3s and some Interlagos and stuff, then we will maybe enjoy 3 or 4 times per week LMU, maybe, let's see. For now, well, IMSA is on iRacing only. I have that big IMSA race, the IMSA Global, like the big esports race against the Red Lions and Kwanda and Williams and stuff like that in a couple of weeks. So I kind of need to update my brain with a little bit of iRacing, FFB, and feeling of tires, or lack of feeling of tires. So we will enjoy a little bit of Road America again. Maybe fill the hour gap between the two races with some MX5 Mazdas. Pedro Gomez, where did that name rings a bell? Wait, who was it? No, it was Pedro Sanchez that we raced together in Monaco. So many names in iRacing like keep ringing a bell, but I don't really know them. Anyway, well, Wally soon. I guess the stream is working. Chat is not popped out yet. Chat is here. Hello, Joao. Well then, I think I should have a little bit more pace compared to 2 days. No, when did I stream? 2 days ago. I streamed this race before LMU races. Although I've been told, and I've been educated, that these fixed sessions, or like the iRacing dailies, have very, very varying conditions like weather and grip and stuff, so I could be randomly a second faster or slower. Anyway, here we are driving some very nice Road America. So yeah, about brake bias. I don't know what it is at all. But if I, like, the more I move brake bias to the rear, the more the less likely I will be to lose the car. And that makes absolutely no sense. And I'm trying to understand it. And it could just be that with less brake bias, it's having that McLaren 1998 F1 car third pedal or like second brake pedal effect. So it just keeps rotating on the brake. But it disallows you to brake harder, and therefore you hit tires less and are more stable. I don't know. It's just the opposite of what it should be, but to some extent. I think I was happy with 46.75. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is fine. Okay, let's drive.
Green flag. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
Hello, Ranik. Already improving by a 10th compared to all-time best lap, that's funny. But the grip is just so much higher than last time. Or maybe my brain has adopted iRacing. That was a bit wide. Oh no. Well, that's half a second gone. But one more attempt. Hi Christ, IMSA Sport, well, we only have, like, since we failed to qualify, we only have like one invite, so we will be doing the next one. It's just 4 rounds. And we didn't do Road Atlanta, but we will do Indianapolis. So need to brake. We're just before 3 board, I think. Yep. And that was a nice lap. P5.
Checkered flag, checkered flag.
4/10 of the pole. That's all right. Oh, such a close field with lap times. I hope I don't choke myself at the race start again like last time. Hi David Berenstorff. I missed him. Ah, LMP2. Oh, this is gonna be a hectic race. Well, no idea how faster I can go. I think I kind of messed up sector 1 a little bit, so P3 pace should be doable. And I think I forgot to mention, look at the beautiful new gloves. I mean, they're not new, they are like from previous traction. I mean, from the first traction GG before it got closed down for a year or half a year. But no more holes in the fingers. Is iRacing Black Friday still live? I have no idea, to be honest. Well, I'm streaming iRacing, but like, I suppose there is a chance I know less about iRacing than most of my viewers because I really don't know anything about iRacing. When I needed to race here, I just asked teammates or people around how to go into the server, how to register, and then I registered and then I raced. So I had no idea about any stuff. No holes, no pace. Oh well. You know what? I have a couple of more of this, so a couple of like, well, I guess no extra comment needed.
One lap to green.
But I'm sorted for some time.
Pit road is closed right now.
Did I qualify on the default brake bias? I think I moved it. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it at like 47. What if going from 49.5, which is the default, to 47.0 actually brings like a second of pace? No idea how iRacing works. Yeah, Joao, I think they were like giving them away like at the Sim Expo. They had like hundreds of them, but they supposedly still have way too many. Either way, it sounded like a brilliant deal for Phil company, for Mr. Dom, to produce thousands of sim gloves for traction. Is the ARB adjustable? It's not. TC neither. Okay. So if I finish in P5, I gain a beautiful 40 I rating. I would sign that if that was the race end. Ah, the strategy. What was it? I think last time we added 30 liters. Hey Kyle, yeah, same exact issue. Just today we talked with teammates about the situation. Yeah, it was like a list of 6, 7 or 8 glove producers, and there is a problem with all of them. Well, except from this, because now I have them as they sent it to me. Because, well, Traction is... We're kind of colleagues with Traction. I'm not part of Traction, but we're within Rafa. But so many other companies that maybe don't have the gloves in stock, or just have gloves with like this extra part of fabric over the wrist, which is very annoying. Or have gloves like, what was it? I think it was Sabelt, having quite nice gloves, but they're like 40 plus euros. But if I paid the taxes and the shipping, I would pay above 90 euros. Like, it's something incredibly ridiculous. There is just like some issue with every company. But happy with this for now, of course. I have some old pair of Peel V2 gloves, but the issue with them that I always had was that they started to fall apart quite dramatically after a couple of months. By dramatically I don't mean like big holes and stitches falling apart, but like just kind of changing the shape of the stitching or of the fabric on the inside, so that I started having like, what's it called, blisters or rashes, or like skin was red because some stitch was rubbing onto the skin, like here when it's like tied together. Well, the two Atara ones were pretty nice, but yeah, I mean, 9 months and I had a hole. They are still useful. I saw that some, was it Simhound? They sell gloves with opened fingers. But issue for me is that I desperately need a very like good padding on my thumb, because like here, this skin here on this side, I have like blistering on the skin, even if mostly I use the gloves. So sometimes I apply that like athletic tape over it. Either way, time to enjoy some nice multi-class racing here. 35-minute race, right? Yeah. And today I will not fall asleep like 2 days ago at the start.
Going green.
Uh-oh.
Green flag, green flag.
Nice netcode. Luckily it was just visual.
Car on your left. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Clear.
Oh, suspension slightly broken. I hope I'm not missing some wings. Relatively drivable. How does the fast repair work in iRacing? If I do an early pit stop and take the fast repair, will I lose time or not? Well, let me check. Fast, zero remaining, yeah, no fast repairs, I see. Oh dear. Well, the car drives straight. Kind of. Turns very well left. But not that well to the right. So, well, happens. It was such a stupid incident there. It was just like the most casual side by side into turn 2 that happens every race. It's a wide corner and they managed to completely bonk themselves. Yeah, I'm gonna lose some positions, I suppose. Not sure how much slower I am on the straight. Not significantly. High speed balance is spot on, but in low speed it's a bit tricky. Yeah, I will try to keep the position as long as I don't start losing crazy lap time with silly battles. I'm not sure what is happening behind. Mr. Pedro MP4 kind of was very close, but then he dropped back. There does seem to be a little bit of a train forming, but it's not really a train yet. Maybe P4 has some damage as well. That corner is so difficult. Not sure if because of damage, but I struggled there even without damage. .47.7, that's not a good lap time. Should be easily in 46s.
Car right, clear on the right.
Hi Luca, it's a very different experience, to be honest. But I mean, it's fun, you know. It's still sim racing. It's got good downforce. But yeah, really the main difference is that in LMU you feel each corner of the car to some extent. Here you just basically feel kind of what is happening with center of gravity. Sometimes a bit of rear feeling, but fronts are not really existing. Why is that a cut? Like, it's so inconsistent. Like, around the track. The worst place on track to hit traffic.
Car right, clear.
Going around the outside here is so scary. It can easily suddenly, like front left can suddenly touch the gravel and just go straight off. Happened to me in the past. Nice. Yeah, I see the Porsche behind is damaged as well.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
And I kind of had to keep defending there. A big dive was coming.
Right side, clear on the right. Car right, clear.
Oh dear. Do we have a good run on now? Unlucky again.
Car on your left. Clear.
Was hoping for a bit of a relief from traffic, but it didn't really open much gap behind. Diplomatic answer potentially. Again, my disclaimer every time I do iracing, I'm giving it my best shot at and like giving it a real chance, so that it would convince me that it's fun. But yeah, I wouldn't disagree with you guys, so... I think the Porsche guy behind has significant front splitter damage and he just cannot carry the speed around that fast ride. Well, Luca, yeah, I mean, community size is surely... Ah, that's another cut, beautiful. Community size is a problem, yes indeed, but, well, it should grow on LMU, but so should on iRacing side. But, well, let's see. About LMU bugs, I don't really struggle with them at all, to be honest. If I start speaking and thinking of LMU now, iRacing will start biting me. It will sense my disrespect. But for now it's going quite... Oh, I guess we'll be catching the GT3 soon. That guy went for an undercut. Is there a way to not repair the car? I'm trying to find... Surely there must be an option to skip repairs, right? I think we should have another lap before traffic hits. To be honest, I should have boxed. Now the guy will start pressuring me. Oops. Replace tires? No, thank you.
Right side. Clear.
Do I have to mouse click that or what? It's not comfortable, but there we go, pit stop adjustments empty.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
Yeah, I cannot find it. What is that? Ah. Ah, that's just... okay. Next page thing. I cannot find it. Anything that would have to do with
10,
fixing damage.
5,
Well, who knows, let's see.
3, 2, 1. Right here.
Optional repairs. I guess the case is that one can just drive off, right?
All clear. Punch it.
Unlucky.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
You know what? Where is reverse? So there is so many cars coming. Big grip. I don't think there was anything I could have done. If I went on throttle, that car would have collected me from the left side. If I braked, I at least got lower speed impact. iracing things. In LMU it would be just a little bit of paint traded. Maybe. Maybe I'm making it injustice and it was actually a big hit, but... yeah, that was all looking so weird. I didn't know if it was again graphical or not, like, because at the start, if you remember, that car right after green flag started flying and then landed, and then it turned out it has no damage, but it was just graphical. It seemed the same to me now. The car is nervous. But then suddenly he started spinning, so he actually lost the wing. I lost so much time. Should have gone for full throttle into the opposite traffic, but I didn't go for it. But like, what? How did that incident even happen? It was like just straight line, or like late exit. So I guess we are P13 after all the pit stops have been done, which is not the greatest.
Right side. Clear.
And with all this damage, It already feels uncomfortable to drive without damage. Now it's all over the place. I look forward to watching the replay. I have really no idea what happened. Some people are still pitting, I think, from the hypercars, or well, GTPs. No, not really. Yep, that's P13, if I can stay here. 5 seconds to the car ahead. Probably unrealistic. Is this second or third gear? I never know. Second gear surely gives more power, but not sure how the tire overheating is in iRacing. Maybe TC kicks in and then the rears overheat anyway. I've read that ABS makes your fronts overheat, and I failed to understand. Like, ABS is like, the point of ABS is to prevent fronts for locking up and overheating. I mean, this car doesn't have ABS anyway, so P14 is catching me, but I have so much damage. 5 more laps, I suppose, or 6.
Right side. Clear.
It's funny because the car balance feels fine. Like, it's not completely understeery or completely oversteery or pulling very dramatically into one direction, but it just doesn't have any grip. Hi, Francesco. Ah, this is actually the battle for the last and second to last. Well, of those who have not crashed out yet. Oh dear. Well, luckily it's just minus 35 I rating for now, despite being involved as a passenger in 2 big incidents. I will need some big issues from P14 to avoid him overtaking me. Oh no. Ah. Where is he gone now? Beautiful. What happens if a car spawns inside you in iRacing? Does he keep ghosting or what? Ah, yeah. What a weird race. Not sure if that was just iRacing tire model or if something hit me from the rear, because that felt like I got tapped. Can I get through? Nah. Yeah, okay.
Left side.
Ooh. One contact and I'm the queue. Why did he crash me? Like he had the most easy overtake there. I didn't know if I should... I mean, in hindsight, I should just park the car behind the GT car and then Mr. Nathan ahead, or he was still behind, would have to brake as well. Or go around the outside and be crashed off. But I did the worst possible thing there. Half move. Minus 4. Oh, okay. Not even an off track allowed. What is this race? This is not what I signed up for. Okay, well. Do I lose extra rating if I get DQ'd? I don't want to find out. Well, I mean, I'm the last running GTP. I'll just take these last 2 laps. Easy. Even though that's probably not what any of you guys came here for.
Car
I'm
right.
scared.
Clear on the right.
Okay. And I don't even have a chance to be lapped. Wait, I'm not the last. There is a P16 behind, still in hypercar. So it can get worse. How can I crash? What do you mean? Even that I did something wrong, I have to check. Maybe I turned into him. But well, a lot of replay checking needs to be done after this. And this is not even the last lap. Do I have enough fuel? I have. Ah, I overfueled by a lap. That's why I got jumped after pit stop. And well, about winning LMU, I mean, it's a very different game. Still, the pace was kind of there. If I practice a lot more, surely I could have gained half a second and be in contention for pole position. But again, all the silly incidents that happened in front of me, nothing you can do about it. Hello there, Duno Checo. I did also hear notifications for the subs, so thank you for the subs. Very warmly welcome to the stream. Even though I'm not in a position where I normally am during the races, or where I want to be, but some races are like this. Where is the white flag? It says lap 19 out of 19.4. Shouldn't that be like the last lap?
You've got about 2 laps of fuel left.
Well, then maybe my fuel is spot on, but then why did I lose like 2 seconds? Just call me Checo. Copy. Am I actually missing like both front and rear bumper or something like it? It just feels so weird. So what, that's now going to be lap 20 out of 19.4. I need to learn a lot of stuff about iRacing still. Usually when you calculate that it's going to be 19.4 laps, then the 20th lap will be the last one.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
But now we are start. Although that, yeah, that could be like 20, meaning that this is the 20th lap, but it will go like 19.4 if you divide the total race time by the amount of lap times. Either way, just stay on track. That 16x is not fun. Come on, it just doesn't grip. Okay, we survived. But that's about it. Oh dear. Okay, replays. Where are my replays?
Ticket flag, ticket flag.
Far chase. There we go. It was just a nice start. I gained a position. And they were just racing normally wheel to wheel there. Everything was fine. I mean... Rear chase, no. Chase? Not sure how to find those cars there. Results. I guess one just clicks through them. Ah. Found one. Something similar happened to me last time, but I was leaving like a lot more space, like half a car with more space. So I was on the outside, I turned in, nothing happened with me, but the car on the inside got absolutely rotated. And did I do something wrong here? Not really, just got smashed into the rear. They all made the contact. Why though? Like you see a crash ahead, no? So silly. Yeah, I guess my front left is a bit sideways or slightly broken there. Okay, that was the first incident, and then we go, what was it? I think it was with the blue car. No, it was afterwards, right? After the pit stop. Yeah. Like, what even? Who was it? Cockpit. What? What? So I guess the physics is kind of in iRacing calculated on, or like graphical damage is calculated on my side, but then after some time it gets synced with the server, or what? To make it more like less stressed for the server? Because the wing was flying off here already. Oh, that's so ridiculous. guess it was... No, it was not him. It was not him either. How do you find people? Ah, okay. I mean, if this was RF2 or LMU, I would see he's without rear wing and I would know he's 100% gonna spin across the track or into the barrier and then bounce off. But looking that he's trying to go back on track, it's gonna be like spin towards the track. But here I wasn't really sure because, like, how can I interpret this kind of damage happening? Like, I really thought that was just like a graphical bug. And then he went off and then I noticed, okay, he's spinning and I'm not having a speed advantage to go past, so on the brakes. And then the car just pirouetted. Well, I guess that can be realistic. Lucky man ahead of me. Chopper. And that's literally the worst thing to be like after a crest, so surely you cannot see anything coming. Ay, 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 ay. I don't even know what else to say about this. Let's just check the last incident. Yeah, this was silly. I thought I'll have the gap, but I really realized I will not have the gap. So I broke. The guy got scared. And then we were going basically 3 kph through the apex. What? He literally just turned into me. What? Well, thank you for nothing. And then I had 15x. So, a couple of more corners of battling or pushing and I would get DQ'd. Ay, 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 ay. Should I save this? Let me save it. Road America crash. Save. Now the idea was to register for this. A small issue is that I have not done a single lap with the MX5 since 2019. Alt F12. Where do you find this info? Like I mean, I guess anywhere. I read like a quick guide on replays, but it wasn't saying about specific buttons to be pressed. But I'm gonna try that. But thank you for the info. Hi Tsari. Right, I hope that this Mazda drives well around here. As my true drive removes the force feedback, so let's get that back. Why is the car not starting? Do you have to turn on the engine or what? About the AC Evo, I am excited for sure, but not as much as the average ACC player, I suppose. Why can I not practice? How to turn on the car? Options. Control. Ah. Wait. No, that's FOV. Unlucky. Do you need to hold it? Ah, the clutch. Ah. Does this car have a pit limiter? It has. Alright. We are operational. It's a success. Okay, well, further thoughts about the AC Evo. I really hope it has a cool, like, storyline, or... Like, I hope it's not just a selection of cars and tracks and then make your own races or join online sessions, but like, I hope it's gonna be an actual game. Oh, there is a gravel. In RF2 there is some more tarmac beyond the curb.
They say you cut the course.
Okay.
You'll have to slow down and give up the time game.
I suppose this car needs to be driven on the brake pedal like other cars as well. Wondering if the tires are supposed to squeal like this. Probably not. Yeah, don't crash me, thank you. Hello, Jan. You're going to do Xmas special like it was for your 1K. I'm thinking of something, yes. It's just quite far away still. Oh, we won in the leaderboard. Nice. Wait, wasn't it with this car that you had to disable that auto clutch thing? Let me check. Options. Control. Sound. No, where is it? Drive. Shift 8 none. Auto engine start. Why hasn't my engine started then if it's auto start? Ah, because of clutch. Okay. But that's ignition. I see. How to put this thing into neutral? Maybe you just don't do it. I don't remember if it's a rolling start or a standing start. Ah, okay, finally. 2 seconds of pace, I see now, after some people have done the lap times. It's gonna be a fun session. This... Whoa, okay.
They say you cut the
Interesting.
course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gained.
Clutch. Starter. Wait, no, this was ignition, this was starter. Oh no. One lap of practice to go. And then we're at the mercy of the luck. I mean, if I gain 2 seconds, I should be golden. Probably need to gain more than 2 seconds. That's a lot of understeer for a car like this. Jan, I had... I remember 5 years ago I was testing different settings, but with everything off I couldn't even shift, like I had to blip. But maybe that has been patched out. Hi Alex. Okay, so I need to hold a bit of brake and then it rotates. First gear? Maybe not. Or actually I do need it for the revs.
New fast flat for you.
Okay. 1.3 of pace. I can find a little bit of that. Race. Yes. Should be fun. That clutch thing, surely it was patched. Because I remember I had to like blip and rev match with like when I was downshifting, and it was incredibly difficult to match it without using clutch. But it was just a lot faster. Yeah, and, clutch on the right side, or maybe I have two clutches, alright. And then this button. I could try to fix this. Yeah, Joao, I'm just learning the features of normal road cars. I'm not used to spinning off in my Hyundai. I think for the start, you do it like this. Why does first gear go to 100 kph? What on earth? I mean, Mazda MX5 and it goes to F1 first gear barely goes to 100. CVT, yes. Well, I hope the clutch kind of works efficiently in iRacing. Surely it's better to maybe lose a little bit of efficiency while slipping the clutch at perfect RPM compared to bogging down massively. But we will learn that on the start. So much understeer when I hit the throttle. It should... I mean, I guess the car kind of dives with the rear, but...
Practice is over. Head on in.
doesn't feel like a rear-wheel driven car. Only 12 people in the split. It's small split. I did it again. Yeah, really not sure about the grip. I guess in iRacing it's always about being on the brake, and then if you're on the brake you get the rotation, if you're not on the brake you don't get the rotation. And then every car feels like a touring car. I mean, it's not too dramatically different in RF2 to be honest, but still in RF2 you feel, here you don't feel. I mean, I don't feel yet. So I did a 38.8. Let's see if I can make a 37. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Need to brake earlier.
Green, green, green. Okay, here comes your first timed lap.
Probably I should go into first gear for last corner, but the downshift is tricky. The last time I properly raced here it was with Formula Pro cars, so it was a lot faster. Well, not going to be a 37.
One more lap.
Feels like the tires needed to heat up a bit, a lot more grip now. Well, that's a 37. Only wait,
There's the
P9.
flag. It's over.
Well, I guess I keep driving to get a bit more practice. Alright, I mean, I will take 1.4 seconds of pace. Not sure if I take minus 80 I rating, but hopefully I can gain a couple of positions in the race. P10 now even. Yeah, I mean, funny to see only 11 cars on the grid, or 12 or whatever it was. I think I'm overloading the rears a little bit there. Okay, well, I mean, My
The officials don't like the way you're driving. Your laps won't count until you reset the car and start over.
What did I do wrong? My opt is only 1/10 better than my PB. That's not the greatest thing to do, but yeah, let's see. Quite a big gap. Yeah, should be 5, should be probably possible. Yeah, let's see. So it should be a standing start, right? Without a formation. Well, it's Mazda Global, so I guess it's open for all classes. No, probably not the rookie. Like there is extra rookie Mazda, I believe, at the start, and then you get entry into these Mazda Global races. Do we need to turn on the engine? Interesting. Would be unlucky to start the race without engine. Ah, alright, Jan. Yeah, makes sense. Well, let's see, maybe I make a rocket start.
Green, green, green.
Well, the CVT is a scam.
Left side. Clear on the left. Car on your left.
Survival
Clear on the
happening
left.
already. What? Okay, I'm okay. I'm part of the survival. Oh dear. Why cannot downshift? I will just smile and wave. It didn't snap like that in qualifying, but I suppose in quali, once I reached the first lap, the tires were already hot enough. Yeah, that downshift to second is deadly. Where are we in even? That's a P10, right? Okay. Well, F1 on boards I don't, it's all off. And I was happy to have some extra rotation on the entry, because otherwise it's quite understeery. Unless I called 5% of brake pedal. Maybe just that corner is a bit special. I keep using RF2 muscle memory and going for that stuff beyond the curb, and then I seemingly keep forgetting that there is gravel instead of green tarmac. Oh, why was that off track?
Left side. Clear.
I have zero pace.
Left side. Clear.
Not sure what exactly I'm doing wrong, to be honest. I mean, it's kind of like go-kart driving, right? Carry the speed. Feel the rear.
Clear on the right.
Yeah, in hindsight, I should have practiced for this car. I thought I'm just gonna take it and learn how to drive it in 5 laps and have a race, but I kind of forgot that people do maybe several of these races per day, so all of them have already learned the combination. And then I perhaps underestimated how much iRating could be lost with 4.1. Anyway, racing is racing, and we will have a very nice battle for P11. I keep downshifting to second without a blip. To be fully honest, when I started to drive iRacing, well, many years ago, 2017-ish, I felt like this car was quite nice, like quite realistic. Hi Eduardo, yes, exactly.
Just set your fastest lap of the session.
Well, I'm surely trying to drive it like a hypercar, using the lines that one would use in more powerful cars. Well, not last anymore. So the downshift works if I just fully floor it once I go to second. Miata. I don't know in which countries it was called Miata and in which countries it was called MX5. Tons of air.
You've just set your fastest lap of the session.
I surely wish I would have a front wing now. He has learned line from me. Nice. And one can even use the anti-cuts. If I had grip to reach them.
Car on your left. Clear.
If you no longer go for a gap that exists, well. Is this a cut? It's not a cut, interesting. You know what, this is one very beautiful little fight.
Clear on the left. Right side. Clear on the right.
Side by side through corkscrew. Crazy. Like, this might seem like a very much of waste of I rating. Like a completely random fight for a P9 or whatever, but it's been a beautiful battle. And I really hope that at some point in life I can just care about nothing and just load a random MX5 fixed like this and fight for a random position without worrying about anything. Still leaning on the front left too much. Hi Yuri. Yeah, F1 on board. More often than not, that's the case.
Left side.
Ui,
Clear.
nice gravel. I think my biggest issue is that I keep demanding grip from the front.
White flag. One more lap to go.
But all I have to do is just feel where the center of gravity is, where the weight is in the car, and just rotate it on the brake. And I say that and I lean on the front outside again. Why was that an off track? These off tracks are so weird. Looks like I'll be able to hold on to this P9. Or maybe not. What am I doing? Alright. I mean, it was a fun little race. I didn't have much pace, but that's fine. I even forgot to turn on the delta. What did I do?
There's the flag. It's over.
I didn't improve my quali PB.
Great job. You did really well.
Great job, you did really well. Thank you. Much appreciated. Lost 64 iRating, but alright. Can easily gain it back by doing some random races tomorrow. Or like take one race and keep doing it tomorrow. Okay, well then where are you? Road America. Register, caddy, continue. Yeah, this trail braking, I mean, there is trail braking and then there is iRacing trail braking. Because the way that you have to trail brake on iRacing, it's very different than what, let's say, LMU or RF2 trail braking is. Or like real life trail braking, because trail braking means that you have the weight on the front and then you can well, you have more balanced car, like you have less understeer because weight is on the front, and you can like turn more, you have more rake, or well, mechanical and aero balance are more frontward, so you can rotate better. But in iRacing you go through that phase and then you still like keep dragging the brake a little bit. It doesn't feel correct. It's not like even if the weight has already moved from the front back to rear when you release the brakes from, I don't know, 80% to 10%, you still have to keep that 10% on, and that's not trail braking in my opinion. That's just I mean, exploiting or using the feature of the car or the sim, and it seems to be programmed in a way that it keeps, to my understanding, half artificially keeping the weight on the front just because you have the brake on. I don't know. It's because it's not, yeah. Again, as I said, that secondary brake pedal that McLaren F1 had in 1998 feels like that. It's just dragging the rears somehow in such a way that it causes rotation. And it's a very, very difficult thing to learn because it's not a thing in any other sim. Okay, well, back to Caddy. We should have 15 minutes. Let me find maybe somebody who has a good lap time. What were we doing lap time wise? I don't even remember. Cockpit. No, that's not cockpit, that's cockpit. Let me do this and I'll take a very, very quick break. Yeah, I mean, yeah, RF to LMU, I know what you mean. I think I know what you mean. It still requires a bit overslip on the rear. But yeah, I'll be back very, very soon. Okay then, 10 minutes remaining. Let's get back on pace with a bit more downforce. Let's not forget about the brake bias. No, 46.75 it was. Yeah, well, those, how much? 60 plus... How much iRating did I lose in the Road America before? Was it 35? No, it was more. I think I lost like 100 iRating. Not what I planned for today. But, well, it's gonna be even worse when I'm 7k iRating if that's how the future turns. And then it's gonna be one unfortunate race, it's gonna be minus 100 or minus 150. Oh, nice.
Right side, clear on the right.
Hi Rasmus, good question. I don't think I tried. Nope, You cannot. Or I cannot. Not even sure which button is the correct one. It goes to attack mode in quali by itself. This is weird, jumping from Caddy to Mazda back to Caddy. Things happen so fast that I'm failing to adapt. Like brain needs to jump into a higher refresh rate. Yeah, F1 on boards for sure. It's not realistic at all. Or well. Nice cone flip. If you drive the Man Ultimate and then switch to this, you'll be like, well, what is this even? It makes no sense. And then again, so weird, like you got multi-million company,
Clear on the right.
so much of workhorse or like so much potential to improve, and you don't even care to make the hybrid like it is in real life, or I don't know. That's through my eyes, and I don't really understand anything in iRacing side of sim racing. It's just weird. They're on it? Ah, okay. Well, they better be, right? If they want to be the top scene, they have to have things like this properly implemented, properly fixed.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
This car has so much more grip than the damaged piece of crap that I had in the second half of the race 1 hour ago. It was so difficult to drive that thing. But this just carries so much more speed into corners without damage. Why is that working? Why does grass have so much grip? I should be in the wall now. Crozy, I got the Sim 3D rumble motors on the pedals, yes. Although I don't know how to use it for iRacing, because like the channels of the telemetry that are exported are quite limited, and I don't even know what to do. Like it rumbles my brake pedal now and then a little bit, but I cannot really correlate it with anything useful. You can't make a donut on grass, that's unfortunate. Just that gravel there on the apex of that corner, that one grips quite a lot. Or like pulls just one tire.
Car on your left. Clear on the left. Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Should be 5 minutes till quali, I see. So 2 or 3 more practice laps. I would appreciate some empty track here, but so much traffic. Nice. I didn't expect him to do that, but alright. Copy Crozy. That's a funny thing to have happened.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Well, in the meanwhile, I'll still keep giving iracing a chance, 1 chance per week on streams. And I think that race that we have, that IMSA Global Esports Series, I believe it's on 8th of December. So till then I'll be spending quite a lot of time on iracing. Actually, not tomorrow, but on Saturday I will spend a lot of time in RF2. So no more LMU I think for this week. Let's see, maybe on Sunday I will stream a bit more of Le Mans Ultimate. Wanted to do the Sebring with Toyota, but there won't be much time for the weekly because I need to have some time off, and Saturday will be full of 4 hours of Spa, but it's not gonna be the modern Spa, but it's gonna be the old Spa with the 54 sports car mode on RF2. Gonna be a crazy race. IMSA Global, yeah, IMSA Global is on Sunday. Yeah, I think 8th of December is Sunday. It's locking up. Why are you locking up? How much further behind do you have to go with the BB? It's even more stable. Why is this more stable? In that corner I kept losing the rear, but the more I go rearwards with brake bias, the more stable it is. That just makes no sense. By the way, is that Omega letter meant to be like A-shaped, so it's crazy? Or am I spelling incorrectly when I say Crozy? Because I see Omega and my very limited knowledge of Greek kicks in. Joao, thing is that we didn't qualify for for regular entry, but we get invite entry through Rafa. So we will enter as so it's crazy like with okay, copy. So with Rafa we then get one entry and we took the second race. Crazy. All right. I mean it is kind of A-shaped, so I should have known. Not sure why I thought that it's like the Greek. I mean it is the Greek letter, so. Oh, here the iRacing loading times kick again. Is it just me or like I think for Mazda MX5 race it was very fast, but always when IMSA is loading it takes ages. Like it's so slow. Maybe it has spent extra time to load all the cars, like there should be like 40 cars. Maybe that's the reason. It just feels weird. Alright then, brake bias 46, 0. I hope it's not gonna catch me out in some braking zone. And there is a little bit of cold brake effect, I think. Or maybe it's just... No, it didn't lock up, it just didn't stop, right? So there must be cold brakes. I can literally brake more aggressive there. With more rearwards brake bias. I don't get it. How? What's the logic behind it? I need to hear, like, with 49.5 I would have already lost the rear. I'm so confused. I mean, it doesn't say if it's front or rear brake bias, it just says brake bias. Yeah, it just says brake bias. What if that's the rear brake bias? And it's actually the opposite of what I think it is. But that's never the case. I don't remember a game which would have brake bias displaying how much percents are on the rear rather than the front. Higher bias, more brake force in the front, thank you. I mean, it makes sense, right? I just cannot understand why it's braking better than, like, why the rear is more stable if the brakes are locking it more. It's a bit wide. Anyway, long run till the line.
Green, green. Going green. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
So 45.2 maybe. Still got front left lockup. Cannot believe it. Understeer. Well, it will be the 0.2 or even 0.1. Nice. But I can improve.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
Off track. Copy. Yeah, would be maybe a marginal improvement.
The officials don't like the way you're driving. Your lap times will be deleted until you
Why is
reset
it-
the car and try again.
Why is it black flagging me if I box during qualifying? I mean, the lap time still remains, so that's the most important. About GTE series, I was trying to find it, but I couldn't really see it. Hello, Alan. Yes, well, thank you. It surely feels like LMP1. That's gonna be nice. Like that lap time, I don't know, was it suddenly my feeling better, but it really felt like the grip was higher than during the previous race. I did 45.5 previous quali with a really good lap. But now it was kind of, well, I messed up. I lost at least 3 tenths. 1/10 by going a bit wide into that braking zone with that ultra wide exit. But why is like why is this a cut? Or where is it a cut? Because I think in previous lap I went even deeper. This is out lap. This is the lap that counted. Yeah, I didn't really take the apex gravel like I should have taken. Yeah, I went more into that gravel. And that was not a cut. I don't get it. Track temps. Well, I know they have effect, but I don't even know where to check them. Weather. 30. I don't know what it was before. I don't know how to check it. Yeah. Probably it's just colder. But other cars didn't go significantly faster. Like I felt like I gained half a second, but others just gained like 2/10. Pole position is like 2/10 faster. Well, Alan, sometimes I can use a bit of gravel. Sometimes I cannot. I don't know. Because on my fastest lap I took a bit of gravel. Anyway.
One to go. Next time by. Line up on the left side. Pit road is closed.
Replace not. We put brake bias to 46.0 and probably we should put it to 45, or I don't know what's the esports value to have. But 46 is a lot more stable than 49 for some reason, so. And fuel will go down to, what did I take before even? It was 30 point something. Anyway. Does windshield tear off take time? In iRacing we have to learn the cuts, there is no consistency. Good. Perfect. And yeah, FFB, I mean, FFB is there, but it's showing what the weight is doing of the car, kind of, sometimes. But front wheels are not really part of physics. Compared to LMU, let's say. Okay. Now, I was saying that I will talk good about iRacing when I stream iRacing. I don't want to complain too much. Space savers mounted on the rear axle. Wait, what is space saver? You mean spare tires or? Okay, I see. Yeah, especially the F4 car feels like that. In the dry, when I raced that F4 at Tsukuba like a week ago or so, in the dry it felt like, yeah, a -8 rear toe in. But this caddy kind of feels alright to some extent. Like, I think I can kind of understand what it's doing. I still think it handles better than ACC. Like, I can understand the limit of grip more than in ACC. And I've tried to go faster for or much harder or much more in ACC. Many more laps driven, many more hours driven. And yeah, that was more terrible than this. Right, can we survive a race without an incident? I forgot the names of people who crashed previous time. I think it was the Valencia guy who turned in and caused or like created the circumstance to have iracing netcode spin out the other car. Maybe that doesn't happen now. People are weaving, so let me weave as well. I've heard there is some penalty system if you drag the brakes together with throttle. Not sure how that works. I kind of want to warm up the brakes, but I don't want to burn fuel or get a penalty. But these guys ahead are putting a lot of energy into the tires. There must be a good reason for that. You're not so sure there is a brake temp. Sometimes it feels there is cold tires when I exit pits. Anyway, here we go.
Get ready, going green.
That guy didn't react. I don't like being
Green
three
flag,
wide.
green flag.
Oh no.
Right side. Clear. Car on your left.
I should have lifted and got back into the slipstream, but just after the green flag, but unlucky.
Car on your left. You're on the right, 3 wide. You cut that corner and got a slow down penalty. Car on your left, 2
Okay.
wide.
Thought I was very safe on the brakes, but the cars ahead just braked more.
Clear. Left side. Clear.
Not sure if I'm just terribly dumb or if that was just serious bad luck. But that's what I meant about the brakes. Sometimes they just don't grip. Sometimes they do. And more often than not, they don't grip in lap 1. So I imagine there is a cold brake model. Well, back into P7. I assume I shouldn't really blame cold brakes. It was just people battling and going too wide and having much lower entry speed. And I just got caught out. Why is this delta always hiding? Is that a normal thing or do I have some setting wrong? Let's test the netcode now. Is that the iRacing way to say let's make some moves? Well, we are testing. Pace looks good. Time to get to the GTs in the worst possible space again. I should have gone flat out. Well, much appreciated for the good thoughts, Alan.
Right side. You're on the left, 3 wide. Clear all around. Right side. Clear.
Netcode is good for now.
Right side. Clear.
Grass is still gripping like some old asphalt.
Left side. Clear on the left.
This closing speed is just scary, combined with the weird track limit.
Car on your left. Clear.
And now I'm stuck. Is this a move? I guess it is. That was alright.
Car on your left. Clear.
Why did I do that? Half moves. Never good. A nice 3 wide incoming.
Left side.
Well, that's very nice from the GTs.
Car right. Clear on the right. Left side. Clear. Left side. Clear on the
Now, where
left.
do you want to put your car? Left or right? Well, net code still working. But surely that was quite a bit of a traffic jungle.
Right side.
Uh-oh.
Clear.
Was that a freebie? It was. Too wide. I really don't know what to do in that last corner. The only way that I think I should take it is to load front left in the middle. But that's not the iracing way.
right.
Why wasn't he on
Clear.
the curb? So often, like I overtake a slower class car, and it feels like they're leaving like 3 meters of space on the outside. Understeer. This corner is so fast. Turn 3. No, is it turn 2? In RF2 it feels almost like a hairpin or like a slow 90-degree corner, but here you just carry so much speed through it. Well, Alan, the psychology is on iRacing. Business model side, I suppose. I mean, I suppose most of the value is really in the fact that there is 10k players at all times. Now it turned too much. Interesting. If I only knew what I did differently. Yeah, Kyle, I suppose that's a good way to put it. But let's wait for the physics updates. Maybe it's gonna change the opinions of many.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel.
Is this time to box?
Car right, clear on the right.
I have not adjusted my pit stop. I might as well do a different thing. Where is my... Okay, it's here. What is this margin? Sometimes I put margin to 1 and it adds like 3 liters. Sometimes it doesn't do anything. I guess I put 31 and hope for the best. Yeah, let's see what Mr. TGM makes. I hope it's gonna be kind of RF3.
Car right. Clear. Right side. Clear.
Well, getting stuck behind LMP2 was not part of the plan. Nice melding.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Could go a bit more aggressive on the brakes, but the GT was not feeling like he wants to risk.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
What? Ah, that was at least a second and a half, if not 2. How are the brakes so good?
That's it. Go.
Wait, is it that infinite grip hack in the garages or like in the box lane? I keep waiting for the classic iracing lockup and just overshooting the pit stop like crazy, but it never happens. I lost so much time by lift and coasting a little bit, or going slightly more gently through turn 1 exit. It felt so weird. Is he having so much of draft from the car ahead or what? I'm just not gaining. Couldn't see. And you really need to know the track by heart, exactly where the curb ends. Otherwise it's difficult to stay close enough. Is there any dirty air in iracing? I cannot really feel it. Not sure where I lost the speed, with tires scrubbing or with the rears touching the grass. He just keeps accelerating. Feels like I get better exit, but I keep dropping back.
Car on, clear. Car on. Clear on the right.
I don't have a confidence on the brakes there. It should be a good slipstream, right? It should be, but then again he keeps pulling away. TC, right? It's TC. Try to put the power down and it just about restricts me too much to get around. 3 more laps.
Right side. Clear on the right. Left side. Clear on the left. Car right. Clear.
Netcode is good. Oof. Yeah, that was complete trust on my opponent and on the netcode. And it paid off. I wonder if he has some damage. Ah, that's a cut again. Alan, it does. I was just thinking before, like sometimes there is like incredibly high grip momentarily, like you can flick it off a curb in a way that it's really weird. When they say ice racing, like it grips like crazy sometimes.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
Uh-oh. Unfortunately, it was a GT3.
White flag. One more lap to go.
Hi Dan, welcome to iRacing. But like here, like you can kind of, I mean, that was not a good example, but sometimes it feels like the car is on the limit, and then you just kind of flick it back onto the racing line, and because the rear is in the perfect like weight condition, or like the weight transfer is doing something in the correct iRacing way, you can just carry so much more speed than what the tires would allow.
Have about 1 lap of fuel left.
It really feels like the tires are just like addition to the rotation, but the car actually rotates around the center of gravity. And yeah, as if it had the 5th contact patch. Oh dear, what is that? Oh no.
Car right. Clear. Left side. Clear on the left.
That's exactly what I needed. Well, we are braking late.
Clear.
Come on! That's unfair.
Alright, there's checkered flag.
They just blocked the
Great
road
job.
on the
You did really
exit of
well.
that carousel. I don't know if I should just laugh like crazy because that was just extremely comical, or if I should be angry. But you know what? I really tested the netcode to its limits today, or this race, and I didn't have a single issue. Oh, that should have been a P5. Where is my replay? Bring the camera. These gloves are quite nice. Right. But like, what is this supposed to be? That the guy rejoined the track and then just took ages to re-accelerate, and the McLaren, or what's this Ferrari, whatever that thing is, just parked it. And I couldn't really go around the outside. That's no way. The gap is way too small. I would be like going boom. I did such a tremendous job to get the move done, and then the traffic taketh away. I mean, that's close, right? We were quite close. I thought I could potentially box him in. Oi, he drove through my what is this called? Yeah, there is. Like, he drove through me. He's inside me. Shouldn't we have been like 100 meters into space if netcode was that bad? Well, maybe there was just some very nice coordination between these two cars specifically. Alright, I mean, I gained some I rating still. So that's alright. Yeah, done. The old traction gloves, there are supposedly still hundreds, if not thousands of them waiting to be picked up. I wanted to check the overtake itself. Chase, no, car chase. Was that it? Yeah, that was it. Yeah, trading paints, I have used it. Like, we have a Rafa Caddy livery, to be honest, from that Potatoena 10 hours from half a year ago. Yeah, what even? Like, how can you go into grass like this and just keep accelerating? What a simulator. Just across the gravel, full throttle. Anyway, was a nice battle. Okay, one last thing that I need to check. Why do I keep losing so many positions on the starts? So like, that guy just didn't react. And then we were 3 wide, I was on the outside and no chance. What I should have done here is just wait behind this guy, give him some aero push. What was he doing here? I was just so scared, I suppose. I gave some space, but then I was just so slow. And then defend and get obliterated on the inside. Ah, okay, this was the weird one. just tough luck, I suppose. Either way. Let that be it for that. Some interesting sausages. Speedvile. It's a weird name for a sausage, or is that a restaurant? Either way, thank you for watching, for the likes, for bearing with me driving something that I don't really know how to drive. It was still some good racing. Well, if you are watching me on Saturday, see you on Saturday in Spa-Francorchamps in year 1954. Otherwise, have a nice weekend. Bye bye. Pro streamer moment. Come on. Find the scene, there it is.